Wild, weird first half. Green Bay's in trouble, though.
Dun 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 dun.
No, Pack, no. Hey, what do you think of just giving up third down conversions at an alarming clip and then with 6 seconds to go conceding the one play on the field that gets you an 11-point deficit at halftime? Holy shit.
They do look pretty bad. And I was saying this to Drew off air. It's not just, oh, there's a 3rd and 9 and there's a nice catch for 11 yards to extend the drive. It's 3rd and 9 and there's a 30-yard, scamper down the field, uncontested. Like some real bad stuff going on 3rd down for Green Bay. Green Bay's offense, outside of the, a couple drives there, the pick didn't look good. The second drive, I believe it was, or the first time they got the ball looked bad.
Yep.
I'm not digging some of their play calling, but they have moved down the field pretty easily twice. Just couldn't get it done to Devontae. I mean, Devontae should have had that.
The first one was awful. Yeah, the drop was brutal. Yeah. Man, so Green Bay first half not looking good. Green Bay, the over is in good shape though. I like this game script here where we have Green Bay chasing a lead. Although at the same time, does this play toward a second half under now, though? Because Green Bay can be run on, and Tampa can go into, okay, we're going to get heavy here and run it down your throats mode. Because we have never seen Green Bay's defense make the adjustment of putting more big bodies on the field when it's obvious running downs. They stick with their light units out there at all times, at all costs. And number one, I don't have a ton of faith that Green Bay's defense is getting off the field. We could see some pretty long drives here by Tampa. I know Green Bay gets the ball first. Maybe they score on the first crack and it's a one-score game again. But I guess, do we think Tampa can run a little bit of keep away, or are they vulnerable to conceding a comeback attempt?
Well, and I do, again, we all say this, how pre-game bets shouldn't cloud your judgment on these, because we're trying to approach this as if we didn't bet this game already. Whereas, I bet some live over. I have some Green Bay team total over, so I want Green Bay to keep scoring, but 27.5 might be a titch high.
Is that total? 27.5?
Yeah. All things considered, with how Tampa Bay's been on 3rd down. Even Green Bay's touchdown, I believe, was on a 3rd down. So, I mean, Brady looks good. He's looked good for the last 6 weeks. I mean, he's looked fine. He's connecting. I don't think we've noticed a considerable drop off not having Antonio Brown. So
I'd go one step beyond that, though. He's looking better than fine.
Yeah.
Every high leverage play, he's making the correct decision, and he's dropping dimes. Every high leverage moment so far in this game. The first drive, they had 3 tough 3rd downs. Because and granted, some of the thought process behind taking Green Bay as a look in the first half was Tampa Bay is going to come out and run on early downs into a wall and pick up 1, 2, 3 yards a pop, and they did exactly that. And they put Brady in 3rd and long situations 3 times on that opening drive. But Brady absolutely made the right read. He's throwing it beyond the sticks regularly. He's not expecting his guys, to make the catch and then gain the yards, which is a huge breath of relief. I mean, I hate it when a team is in those 3rd and longs and they throw it short of the sticks. Brady's not even screwing around with that. He's going beyond the sticks every time, and he's throwing darts. He's making the right reads. The rainbow to Evans was the right play. The Godwin pass was slick. The Evans touchdown was slick. Then the pass to Scotty Miller there to end the half was just awesome. That was the perfect play, perfect throw. Green Bay's defense not being ready for that is embarrassing for them. But Brady is taking what's available, and he's absolutely having a day. I think Green Bay's in trouble, man. And honestly, this is not breaking news here. They're down 11 at halftime.
Yeah. Against
a team that can score points, but I don't know that I feel great about taking Green Bay as a look in the second half at all.
It's not at 6.5. I mean, could they come back and win? Yes, absolutely. They have a great quarterback. They have a couple good receivers. They have one great receiver. We haven't even seen a ton from my Tunyon fella yet, but I don't feel great about it. They do start with the ball.
Hey, what? So what is the second half spread? What is the second half spread, by the way?
6.5. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So basically, they're expecting 17-10 in the second half. Tampa Bay scores more than 10, don't they?
That's what I'm seeing. Tampa Bay's team total around 10-ish, 10.5.
Can we get a 10 somewhere?
I'm gonna look. Maybe somebody in the chat can help me out with that. I'm pulling up. It's hard to open them. I hate to have 30 tabs open here.
I like the kicker's confidence on the extra points. He's been drilling them. He'll make a field goal if asked, I think.
Tampa Bay's it's over 10.5, 05.
Shoot.
I know.
At that number, I almost rather would take over 27.5 for the second half. Because if they get 14, then the second half goes over. I can see them getting 10 and the second half staying under, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then a couple of people brought this up. There are places that hang 12s, a 12 and a 10, there are odd situations, but 12 and 10.5 aren't that different. You can score 11, obviously, but it gets goofy. So, yeah, Green Bay does need a turnover if they want to get back in this. They absolutely need to score on this game or in this first drive here.
Absolutely. We're in unfamiliar territory. Green Bay, with this kind of a deficit at home, we haven't seen it this year, right? The only halftime deficit they had all season was first game against Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, and that game just went tits up right away. Obviously, we had the extended pressure on Rodgers. Are we kind of seeing the same thing? We're seeing a ton of Rodgers under pressure. Even the couple times, he threw that one at the feet of the running back when he was under heavy duress. He's been sacked 3 times, I think. You want to hear something weird stat on this? There have been no penalties. None whatsoever, which I asked you. Yeah, but Rodgers been sacked 3 times for 22 yards. It kind of feels like the last game, so I don't know that they're toast.
Have you liked the looks that Green Bay has rolled out there when they were down 14-7 and that long drive they had? Did you like what they were doing, the running plays? It was working. No. They were getting physical on the edge and stuff, but they were taking a lot of time.
Curious what the play calling was there.
I guess, does Green Bay potentially find themselves in a state where they have to kind of go outside of their norm and really look bad in the second half, possibly, offensively? I guess I'm starting to think this might be like a 31-17 kind of final. I don't know. I'm just foolish.
Yeah, I'm really stumped on how to bet this one.
Foolish to doubt Rodgers at home against a defense that can be moved on, can be scored on. They get the ball first. Adams obviously has some retribution for dropping the touchdown pass. Tanyan hasn't gotten involved much yet. Scanling and Lazard are getting space, getting separation, getting open. Lazard was wide open, by the way, on that final, that 3rd and goal that Adams caught out of bounds. Aaron Rodgers maybe not making the best decisions. He's a little nervous, little nerves for Rodgers, surprisingly. Am I overreading?
I don't know. Devontae should have caught that one. Yeah, I'm pretty stumped here because it's either we see Rodgers play masterclass like he can, and yeah, we haven't seen him down at the half a ton. It's hard to use that as some sort of measuring stick. I'm sorry, the schedule is kind of soft. It was hard for them to get down during a lot of these games. They weren't going to be down versus, you played Detroit all these times and Minnesota, Chicago. And they did lose to Minnesota. That was an odd game, but we haven't seen him in this situation. So I really don't know what to expect from Rodgers. Either you see a Rodgers masterclass and they get a small comeback win by a few, or it could just be they're taken out of their game plan and you see Tampa Bay run away with this. So because I don't have a feeling.
I guess because I'm nervous. I don't think Green Bay comes back, honestly. I'm inclined maybe to take Tampa plus 6.5. What does that mean? They have to win by 4?
It's steaming the other way.
What do you mean? It's
Green Bay in the over.
It's going to get to 7.
Taking money. Yeah.
It's going to get to 7.
I don't think it's quite there. But
if it gets to 7, I want Tampa Bay plus 7. Honestly, here's my thought. Here's what I think. The Green Bay defense, because of their personnel that they put out there on the field, there's a real potential that Tampa Bay can play keep away. There's a real potential that Tampa Bay can go on an 8-minute long drive, score 3 points, and continue to put pressure on Green Bay to be perfect. Green Bay is going to have to get out of their balanced approach and throw. Sets up opportunities for if there's some drops, if there's some miscommunications, if the passing efficiency is not good. I can see
these guys are kind of thinking what I'm thinking.
What's
really,
that?
A really small bet.
Small play.
Well, that's the thing. If Tampa is able to control the ball with
I guess do you think
the
point that I'm spinning? Do you think that has water, that holds water?
A little, but I mean, I'm on your first point. If Tampa Bay is able to control the clock, run hard, slow it down, still convert their third downs, Tom's still clicking, and Green Bay has to get out of their comfort zone a little, start running some plays maybe they weren't looking to run here, Tampa might just win the second half 10-7. So I'm not excited about it, but I'm.
Let's take the points with the Bucs. What
is a 7 now?
What's the price for 7?
I'm looking right now. Somebody says it's up there. Second half. All right, I can get 7 minus 14.
All right, I'm down. Where? Well, you can message me where, and I'll get that in.
It's a place where you could bet if you were online.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Second half, and I'll put that up. So TB. In fact, I'm gonna write TB 12 plus 7.
All right.
Minus 114. Probably get a better price at a place that's a lower vig and is similar, but I'll check. Not to mention any sports books.
Yeah. All right. Well, man.
That's like minus 113 there. Got a penny. So
yeah. Stacking pennies. That's the way you do it, man. Okay. So
I don't think the Rodgers nerves is a real thing, but the fact that they're getting continuous pressure on him up front, the fact that he's down 11 isn't going to be good for getting less pressure or bringing less pressure. I mean, you would think that sort of stuff continues. So
honestly, Green Bay's defense is playing so bad. Even if Green Bay gets fortunate and say they score a touchdown and then they get a quick stop and get the ball back and score a second touchdown, right? Now it's Green Bay's up by 3.
Yeah.
I don't feel great about their defense just going God mode all of a sudden and stopping Tampa Bay. The BTC dip is not a bad look.
Bill Murray here
honestly,
has a point.
BTC is going to continue to chop for a while.
Yeah, he has a point. Like the play here might just be not to bet anything.
We're
not going to stop now. We've made a play on every second half ever, so we're not stopping now, baby.
No, but honestly, I don't think this is a reach at all. I know this team's against us, but
we waited and took the low end of it.
I know we got the right number. I think 7 is the right number here. And honestly, the fact that Green Bay, I feel like people are going to realize, remember. Do you remember last year's NFC title game, right?
Yeah.
Green Bay had no hope of getting the stops they needed in that game
with a much worse quarterback.
But exactly. They had no hope getting the stops they needed to get back in that game. So as soon as the lead was away from them, it was game over.
I don't know what this says in the chat, but I'm assuming it's words of encouragement. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. We love you too in Morocco. Or was that?
Well, I'm fine. Like 7
United Arab Emirates. I couldn't quite make that out. You were too quick.
I have no idea where they're from. It doesn't really say.
No, okay.
But sir, it says good vibes.
Good vibes.
If you are in New Jersey or Colorado or now Michigan. I don't know if you're in Michigan, mister, but you can sign up for WinBet there now.
Nice.
Yeah, he's from Fight Island. That's funny. How about those fights last night?
There goes kickoff. I didn't have much action on that. Did you do any? Did you do some damage fading Conor McGregor?
No. I had a little bit of under that ended up cashing, but otherwise I gave anything I won back on like 13 small parlays that didn't win. It was a tough card, and there were some surprises, some upsets. I put the wrong dogs with the wrong favorites, so it was super tricky. But yeah, he looked kind of washed, man.
He does, yeah, he does look washed. I doubt we ever see peak or even close ever again. All right, Green Bay is really they've got to get out of their comfort zone, and they're not doing it. Tampa Bay defense swarming. They're playing up. Weather, no impact at all. Third week in a row on the road, no impact at all. I guess I shouldn't say no impact at all. There's been a couple of drops by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wide receivers, I think I've seen 2 or 3 drops at least, right?
Yeah. I would like Cameron Brate to have a couple more catches. I would like Mr. Lazard to score a touchdown. I'm looking at all the
what did you make of the one really the drive by the Packers towards the end of the first half where they just had no urgency whatsoever and Rodgers threw the pick? What was your read on that? That was just a good play by the defender, bad play by Rodgers, fluky. Rodgers is having a bad day. We haven't seen Rodgers have a bad day in a long time.
Yeah, I didn't care for any of the play calling that they did there. Like just the whole, what was the word you used with when we were talking with Brinson the other day? Ethos. The ethos of that entire drive. Yeah. Like what are we doing? What are we doing here? Why is this the offense that you're going with right now? I guess, I mean, if I was going to make halftime adjustments for Green Bay, I'd be looking at plays that could counteract the pressure, especially around the edge. JPP looks like he's 25 again, coming on the backup left tackle.
Tampa Bay just got a fumble return inside the 10. I didn't see if that was a clean fumble or not, but it was a third down stop, even if that was not a fumble. Packer having a bad day, man. They picked a bad day to have a bad day.
Bad day to have a bad day.
That was.
Well, I think we ended up on the right side.
I think that was regardless of the fumble. That looked like a clean fumble to me.
Yeah.
I'm far away from the TV though. Some of our guys with a little better eyesight. Let's see. Was that clean? Second one for Aaron Jones. My goodness. He got lucky on the first one. Tanyan landed on that one. That one was a clean fumble. Tampa Bay probably should have taken it in, and that's fine. Wow.
My biggest position right now is over 49.5.
What do you think of Tom Brady going back
so
to
this? Hammer this in. Hammer this in. We're going to win all the bets.
Tom Brady potentially going back to the Super Bowl in his first year with Tampa. That's going to be an interesting storyline for the next 2 weeks. Holy shit, I'm sure 43-year-old Tom Brady. They'll probably talk about it. He's been to the Super Bowl before, right?
For DFS, if this was a Rojo touchdown, that would be good. We've got a million things going on. It's funny, even when I don't bet the game, there's always some DFS and props.
You want my prediction
about what happens? For everyone.
You want my prediction about what happens on this drive?
I do.
You're going to get a terrible run to Rojo for 1 yard. You're going to get a terrible screen pass attempt to
Fournette.
To Fournette. He's probably going to drop it. And then on
or he'll fall down over one of his blockers.
And then on 3rd and 7, Brady will hit. I was going to go Gronk. Gronk hasn't been involved much. Gronk it feels like he's up in the rotation, right? Maybe Godwin.
Yeah, he's due. Yeah, Tyler Johnson, he's dead.
Tyler Johnson.
Right now. Tom will, like we were joking about that in the chat, but if you drop one of his passes, he will fucking ice you. He'll ice you.
Dead. Yeah,
you're dead to him for the rest of the game.
You're dead. Should we hang in here until Tampa Bay gets this?
It took Tom forever to win an NFC title. Kind of embarrassing.
Who does Light K? Good work. Good
Light
call.
K, that's pretty funny.
That's good call.
I mean, Tom is good.
First ever.
He's good and lucky.
Of course.
There's been a lot of luck, and that's part of it. But even without the luck, he wins a couple. So
I mean, he didn't lose a playoff game in his first 10 tries, and a lot of that was because the defense and Belichick were just
very good defenses.
Yeah. But nowadays, I mean, it's you could argue that the two Super Bowls he lost to the New York Giants.
I was just going to say. I was just going to say if you think he's been lucky, think about the luck.
Yeah.
I was just you fucking cut me on that point because I was going to say the luck he had against him in the two New York ones were hilarious. So, any thoughts on Chiefs Bills last minute? You got any props, stuff, bets? I'm on the -3.
I mean, I guess let's say that Green Bay was a pretty heavy public side on this one, and a lot of people are going to lose money. Are they going to go just ham the favorite in the night spot to get back and push that to 3.5? What do you think?
Yeah, if it's 3.5, though, if public money comes in that heavy and it moves it out, it'll just keep getting grabbed. Like people are going to keep hitting 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, my enthusiasm for the Bills doing well has cooled. Oh, on the first play, they got Gronk for the touchdown, or Brady. First play, Brady. They didn't even fiddle fuck around with Rojo or
if they don't,
Lenny, or playoff Lenny. They just went right to Brady.
Look what happens when you don't run on first down.
It was a great play call, actually, and it was perfectly executed, and that had 100% chance of succeeding. I don't think Green Bay could have done anything to stop that. Wow, dude, 28-10.
My Gabe Brate. All right, I just need, what are we at? So I'm at 38.
We're at 38 points.
I just need 12 points. 12 points here.
Well, let's see if the XP is good. Hopefully the XP goes.
12 and 13 are the same, unless we had 4 field goals.
XP is good. 28-10.
All right, well, guys.
Wow. I don't. Do you have Chiefs? You have a Chiefs position, right? You're at -3.
Yeah.
I think that's the right side. My enthusiasm for the Bills has cooled entirely. I really.
I'm excited for that game.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? If his foot is fine, let's say the toe isn't bothering him and he's fully mobile and looks good.
Yeah.
Like Josh Allen is the worst quarterback left in the playoffs.
Yes.
And he is amazing. Like just breathe that in. Think about that. How blessed we are. A few years ago, we had Bortles and Case Keenum on this weekend. So just and Nick Foles. Honestly, that's when Nick Foles was peaking, but still, we had
Foles, Keenum, and
Bortles, and Brady.
That was hysterical. Yeah, that was hysterical.
Let's feel good about what we're witnessing. These should be good games.
What do we think about?
I don't expect Green Bay's not packing it in. I expect them to score here, but
please do not pack it in. Please answer.
I don't want to watch a shooting.
What do we think about Buccaneers' first team to host a Super Bowl?
The funny part is, like, what's the capacity for that stadium? What are they allowing?
I think 20-ish, 20K-ish.
20-ish? It's funny, like the first team to ever to play in their home stadium for a Super Bowl will be during a goddamn global pandemic where you can't even fill it up.
Yeah.
Like, of all the things.
Yeah. Wild. Absolutely wild.
Is this the get back play? Trailblazers, Chiefs, moneyline parlay.
Who are the Trailblazers playing?
It doesn't matter. They're going to truck them.
Oh, does it?
Any team at any number. Oh, they're playing the Knicks. They're hosting the Knicks.
The Knicks have been kind of frisky. I wouldn't go super hard against them. Although I liked the Kings against the Knicks the other night. Trailblazers are missing McCollum. They're missing Nurkic, right? So I don't know about that. I need to get serious about NBA.
Green Bay just ran on first down again. They're up 28-10.
Yeah, well, it was Jamal Williams. Anytime you can put the hands in Jamal, anytime you can put the ball in the hands of Jamal Williams, I think you have to, right?
You kind of have to.
Yeah, anytime you're down 18 points and you can put the ball in the hands of Jamal Williams, you do it.
Yeah, thanks for being like fifth person, Kyle. Read the chat, buddy. I like to pick at him. Andy, oh God, this guy totally sent me a picture of a wiener. I will check him nonetheless.
How's his?
Oh no, he's putting in like what do you call a British thing? A quid? He's putting in like massive long shot ACCAs for a few quids.
Wow.
It's Sam, the British kid.
Yeah, no, with Todd the dog. How's Todd doing? Sam,
all right, so he needs Scotty Miller. So he had MVS, Cameron Brate, and Scotty Miller to all score a touchdown at 125-1.
They all did.
So
wow.
Did Scotty hit it?
Yeah, Scotty Miller was a touchdown at the end of the first half.
I forgot he had scored that. Oh, he hit that. Oh, good. He won he won a bunch of pounds.
That's pretty hysterical. All right, Green Bay.
Good on you, Sam. That's the first time I've ever seen you won. So
Green Bay going to Devontae Adams, but every Green Bay first down feels like a fight, whereas every Tampa Bay offensive possession feels like they are effortless.
Yeah, Green Bay brought a knife to a gunfight.
Yes, they did. Their defense not good today, and there's not a lot that they can do when they're not playing with the lead. They're a great team with the lead, but I don't know how their defense is going to stop them. Honestly,
I'd love.
Oh, beautiful. That was good. That was a good play. Now we're talking. Now we're running the good plays.
Why is Scantling such a big
Now we're running the good plays, man. Now we're running the good plays.
Let's just give me this over.
That was a great one. Yeah, I know, right? I just get it over. I'm fat.
Just need this over.
I do too. It'll make a lot of other mistakes I've made recently go away. If we can just get to 51 points, that would be terrific. Thanks. Or 52. That's fine too. How's the scoring going to break out? We need. So if there's 2 more touchdowns, that's 52, right?
Essentially, we need Tampa to get 2 more field goals or a touchdown.
Okay. After
Quiminius St. Brown getting involved. So. All right, should we? Yeah,
let's
watch the rest of this.
All right, man. Enjoy. I'm gonna pop a beverage probably for the nightcap, and I'll be at home. I can run the meeting, and hopefully it's an entertaining game.
Oh, we're still live here. I was forgetting.